One of the things that get to me when I see videos online is I see people put folks down. Like, how can you expect for someone to listen to you when you're calling them stupid and dumb because they don't know, quote unquote, what you know? At one point in time, you was ignorant to the fact, and somebody showed you grace and love and put you on game, right? But now that you done read a couple of books or you done got a little clout on here and you want to make people feel bad because they're not at where you want them to be at. And that is totally wrong. We all have different ways that we learn and pick up on things. And there's some people who just don't know, period. And you expect from them to not only know, but to the extent that you do. And that's not only unfair, but that shows you need some growing and healing too. Because I feel as though you have to show people the same grace God shows you. And sometimes you have to meet people where they at. It's a difference between dealing with someone who shows you they have no interest in what you have to say. They don't care about trying to change and grow. They're perfectly satisfied with staying the same. You wasting your time talking to those people. And it can be very frustrating and exhausting versus dealing with someone who you see is trying to change. They just need someone to work with them and take time with them. And they will appreciate you going on with their journey with them. Because you have to understand somebody did the same thing for you. So all I'm saying is beware of people who quote unquote try to come on here and pretend like they're gurus or pretend like they're whatever subject it is, whether it is self help, self beauty, knowledge, whatever it is. You can tell a person's heart and ulterior motive depending on how they speak. And like I said, I'm not perfect and I'm not expecting others to be perfect. And if you are knowledgeable in something, show patience with people. You will never know who's paying you some attention and who influence that you may have, but you turn people away when you act rude, you act arrogant, you act like you're better than everyone else. It doesn't matter how many books you read. It doesn't matter how many conferences you went to, how many courses you bought, how much money you have. None of that matters if you're an and nobody want to be around you. And the truth will come out. So show people the same love and grace that you want them to show you. And I think we'll be better off. It just get to me sometimes that I see people on here calling folks people stupid and dumb and just how come you didn't know that? You know, life is kind of hard. Especially when you have responsibilities and children and jobs and you're dealing with all kinds of things. Sometimes people don't have the time to research things. They don't even begin to know what. And here it is. You could be that light towards them to point them in the right direction, but instead you want to make people feel bad because you want to stunt. Sometimes I feel as though people use this to stunt with, just like people buy material things and flaunt them in front of folks who have less than them. Those type of people, they don't want to be around somebody who have just as much as them, because then they don't feel special. So just be cautious of those. And if somebody makes you feel bad, leave them alone. Find somewhere else. Pray to God. Somebody will come along who has patience and love and within themselves enough to show it to you. So don't worry about them. Continue showing and improving and growing and going about it at your normal pace. And forget these fake ass folks.